Hi, I am your instructor, Jennifer Shoemaker, and I'm going to give you a brief tour of your course to help get you started with Bio 140. As you can see on this front page, once you enter the course, there is an announcement section. And this is a very important section to review every time you log on. I will post announcements each week. Sometimes one announcement, sometimes 2 or 3 announcements. It all depends upon what's going on in the course. I will post an announcement usually to tell you about the chapter that we're going to be covering that week and anything important that you need to know about the assignments that are coming up. A lot of times I will also post announcements to let you know when assignments have been graded, and you can go back in and review your grades and any comments that I might have made for you on the assignments. So please take the time to go through this announcement section every time that you log on so that you can be kept up to date with what's going on in the course. Over on the right hand side, you will see a calendar. This usually has all of the assignments that are due, but the best way to view the course and to work through the assignments is to go to the Content tab. Please do not go to the Activities tab and just click on the assignments that are due for the week. You need to work through the course based upon this Content tab. So if you click on that, you will see a Start Here button. And this is where I want you to start the course. This has all the pertinent information to kind of get you working on the course and getting the correct textbooks for the course. So you will see that there's syllabi, course schedules, and so the course schedule is really important because this also lists all the assignments that are due each week and the chapters that we're going to be covering that week. Sometimes we will cover one chapter, sometimes we'll cover several chapters in a week. Also, the course policies page is very important. This has a lot of information to go through, talks about the technology requirements, what you need for this course, how best to communicate with me, talks about attendance, which is a very important topic because we need to make sure that you are counted as being in attendance for the class each week. That means you have to submit at least one assignment each week in order to be counted as being present for an online course. And then there's also the grades, how your grade will be calculated. And I want to point out this important detail here. DTCC has a policy when it comes to science classes that you have to have a passing grade on the exams and a passing grade on the lab section. So this course is broken up basically into lecture and lab. Even though you're not going to be required to come on campus for a physical lab, there is still a lab requirement. You must complete lab activities. And so you will be graded based upon the labs. So you have to have a passing grade, 70% or higher on the labs, as well as a passing grade on the exams and the other assignments in the course. If you have let's say an A on your exams and other assignments, but you are failing the labs, you will not be able to pass the course. Okay, so that's very important that you understand that there's these 2 criteria that both have to be met in order to pass this course. The rest of it, under the course policies, you can read, but please make sure you go through all of it and read all of that. The survey on student hours is here for you to complete. It's just a short couple of questions that's going to help me to determine when the best time would be to offer an office hour that would be held via Zoom. So I want to schedule something that's going to be convenient for everybody in the class. There's a what to do if section This is basically giving you some information about where you can go if you have issues or problems, and also a discussion forum. So this is for the class. That's kind of open. If you have a question about something, you can post it to the discussion forum, and hopefully one of your classmates might also be online and might have an answer to and be able to respond to you. I will be checking this discussion forum as well, but I'm not always online, and somebody else might be online and they might be able to help you much more quickly. There is also a link to your textbook. So if you use that link the very first time you use it, you'll probably have to log in using information that you've obtained from purchasing your text, and then it will take you to the table of contents, and you can select the chapter that we are using that week. There's also how to use Inquisitive. Inquisitive is a tool that comes with your textbook. So this is linked to the Biology Now textbook. It is included with the textbook. There's no additional fee for this. There's no additional access code either. So once you get logged into Biology Now for the ebook, you should be able to have access to Inquisitive as well. We will have an Inquisitive assignment with every folder or every chapter, basically. So you'll be using this a lot. It's an adaptive learning tool. So it's very important that you go through this how to use Inquisitive, because it will save you a lot of time. Also, there's animations and interactives. This is not something for you to really go through right now. This is just a handy place to put the link. So this has all the animation and videos for each of the chapters from your textbook. You don't have to watch these now or anything like that, but just so you know that that link is there. And then you have your first discussion forum, getting to know your classmates. And when the student hour has been determined as far as from the survey, I will post the time, and this will be your Zoom link so that you can use it each week for the virtual student hour. After that, you can start diving into the units. There are 5 units. Once you click on the unit, you will see that there are folders within each one. And if you click on those, then you will see the information that you need to complete that folder. So it says read chapter 1 in your text. This will link you directly to the Biology Now textbook, and you can select the first chapter and read it from there. Okay, so I've got embedded links there, and various assignments, notes, videos. So everything that you need to do for this folder is located right here. These are all links to your assignments and background information that you can use to help you work through those assignments. And this is why I want you to use the Content tab here instead of going straight to the Activities, because all the information that you need to complete those assignments is located here, especially this Introduction to Graphing Lab. If you just went to the quiz, you would not see this document right here, which is going to explain how to properly graph data. Okay, so the rest of it kind of follows upon that. The exams, there's an exam at the end of each unit. So we'll have 5 exams, and the dates for those exams are listed on the course schedule. So you can go ahead and make sure you kind of block off those dates. You'll have a week to complete the exams, but make sure you kind of look at them in advance to prepare yourself for those exams. If you have any questions, please always email me. Don't be afraid to send me a question. No matter what the question is, I'll be happy to answer it. I'm here for you. I mean, that's my job, is to kind of help you through this course. So I really need to know if you're struggling with something or you need some help. So it's always good to just drop me a line, and that kind of helps me to know where you're at and what your needs are. I hope you have found this helpful, this little short video, and I will be talking with you throughout the course.